I used to have tons of unfinished song lyrics on my hard drive until I learned the secret to writing better songs. And I'm going to tell you why this secret works in this video, how it gives you direction, how it helps you write faster, and more importantly, how you can keep your listener engaged. No fancy charts. I just want to talk to you guys. So, welcome back to the channel. And today, I'm diving into one of the most underrated songwriting strategies out there, and that's starting your song with the hook. Is that a hook? Anyway, whether you're a club banger, a rock guy, a balladeer, or a high energy anthem, we can rock you. You know, this one decision of writing from the hook can make the whole process smoother, more creative, and also a whole lot more fun. So if you've ever found yourself, like a lot of us, staring at a blank page, wondering where to start or where to take the song to, this episode is for you. I'm going to break it down. But first of all, I'm going to define what we mean by hook. The hook is a part of the song that's meant to stick in your head. It's that line or that phrase that people are singing hours later. They don't know the rest of the lyrics, but they know the hook. As a matter of fact, sometimes it's the only part they remember. Sometimes it's the chorus. Sometimes it's a repeated line in the verse or the chorus itself. It can even be instrumental. Think of the bass line from Seven Nation Army or the whistle in Moves Like Jagger. But for the sake of today's conversation, I'm talking mostly about lyrical hooks, the lines that people latch onto, and those are usually tied to the chorus because that's your song's headline. It's the tweet, the tattoo. It's what people remember. So if that's the most memorable part of the song, why not start there? Starting the hook is so powerful because it gives you direction. It means that you instantly know what the song is about. If I say, I'm too sexy for my shirt, or I will always love you, then right off the bat, that hook tells you exactly what that song is about. So instead of writing line after line or wondering where it's going, now every verse, every pre-chorus, every bridge has a job, and that's to support that central idea, which means it makes writing faster. Let's say your hook is, I can't feel my face when I'm with you. That line instantly gives you a vibe. You don't need to figure out what the song's mood is. It's already there. From that one line, you can build a world. What's happening? What it's about? What's the feeling behind it? It keeps listeners engaged when the hook is strong and used, right? It's like a magnet. You can tease it early, echo it through the song, and bring it back in unexpected ways. But starting with the hook lets you design that emotional payoff from the very beginning. And here's the cool part. Once you have a hook, you can write from almost any perspective. You can go anywhere, fast, slow. That one line becomes a lens that you can see the whole world through. A few examples here. Let's say your hook is, I don't miss you. I just miss who I was with you. Boom. Emotional, reflective, kind of bittersweet. Now from here, one version could be trying to convince yourself that you're over it. Another version could be your past self caught in a relationship full of hope. You could even write a bridge from the other person's point of view. Maybe they're the one who changed. See what I mean? Now, here's another example. One more night and I swear I'm done. That hook says so much. It could be bluesy. It could be pop. It could be about addiction. It could be about a toxic relationship. It could be about staying out late. Whatever you want. Now you can write from a place of denial in one version, or you can flip it to guilt in the next version, or write it as someone else saying it to you. You could do all of these things from that one line. So the key is that starting with the hook lets you explore different angles while still staying on message. It's like building a house. The hook is your blueprint. It tells you what the structure should be. Then you can decorate each room however you like. Once you've got your hook, you're not just writing a song, you're crafting a narrative. Your verses can tell the story that leads into the hook. Your pre-chorus can create tension or emotion that the hook releases, and your bridge, if you decide to use one, can provide contrast, a twist, or a deeper layer of meaning, excuse me. So think of the hook as the emotional drop in the song, like in dance music, for example. Everything builds up to that moment. Well, if you have that moment first in your lyrics, then building it becomes so much easier. You know what you're building toward, and that's what makes your writing more intentional and more impactful. So here's the takeaway. If you're stuck, don't start with verse one. Don't overthink the structure yet. Just write a great hook. One line that hits you, one line that says it all. Say you had this phrase in mind. I'm just brainstorming here. I'm broke today, right? What does that mean to you? What does that mean to me? Does that mean that I'm out of money? Does that mean that I've got a broken relationship? You see what I'm saying? You can go anywhere with that. And that's the key. Once you've got that one line, the rest becomes a lot less intimidating. Remember, a strong hook is the cornerstone. It's the song's identity, and it can guide you all the way through. So the next time you sit down and write, try starting with the hook. As a matter of fact, get a notepad full of and just write hooks down. You might be surprised how much easier and how much fun writing song lyrics to those hooks becomes. Again, this is Henry Clark, Senior Musicians Unite, and I will see you guys later. Bye.